How's everything? How's your week been?
Nerve-wracking. This is like the first time I'm making cold calls
That's good. That's good. It's a good step.
for the
If
first
you're
time.
nervous, that's a good step. That means you're actually doing the work.
Yeah, I would say it's not too bad. I spent my time trying to figure out what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Uh, but when I did make my first call, they didn't pick up, but they did respond immediately to my voicemail, which I thought was great.
Uh,
Yeah, I
but
have gotten hung up on a few times recently, and I think it's because of how I'm going into it. I do stutter a lot. So I guess that's like, it seems like it's a scam to them.
what I want you to understand is the idea behind you, okay, specifically you calling these leads. The goal
Okay.
is to get you on as many calls as possible because what I'm trying to get you to do is build relationships.
Uh-huh.
Right? So the more steps you put in, the more you're going to get in return. So the more conversations you have, the more things you're going to learn, the relationships you're going to have. I want you to start building yourself your own list of agents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And agents, they will either turn you down or some agents are actually going to want to work with you. If you have a good relationship with them and you tell them exactly what it is that you're trying to do and you're new
Mm-hmm.
and you want to learn, well, they're going to tell you, hey, I actually have a deal, or actually somebody called me about one. Do you think this would actually fit your investors buy box, or do you think you can maybe see if they can look at this? So
Mm-hmm.
now you have, an opportunity to be in the loop. You're now in the middle of things. You're now
Mm-hmm.
more involved. That's the whole idea of getting you on the calls. Just break the ice. You don't have to talk about real estate. Just have conversations.
All right.
You can make it a lot of fun. So, and again, I appreciate you coming here again today for being consistent and even just trying to make calls. That's one step that a lot of people won't even take.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Do you have any questions for me about any of the calls that you've had, though?
I guess a script. How do you go into a call and try to book an appointment, or is that or schedule like a phone call to make this deal?
Do you want to talk about one specifically?
She did hear me out. I did stutter a lot during the call, and I asked her, or it was mostly like I started it, hey, I'm calling on behalf of the buyer who's interested in this property. Do you think the seller would be interested in a creative, sorry, I think it was terms for the property? I kind of
Yeah.
got hung up on after that, but is there any way I could have done that better?
I honestly don't want to force you to become something that is
Mm-hmm.
not you. And that's why I don't really like giving people scripts that are me because
Mm-hmm.
that's me.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody out there that is like you. We are all very unique and different in so many ways. And
Mm-hmm.
when you're yourself, that it will get you a lot further and you'll actually be able to attract a lot more. You look at it like as if it's for you, right? You're gonna ask questions as if this was for you. Because that's where you're gonna start learning about what questions you want to know for your buyer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's not something that you would want, or if it's not something that actually interests you, do you think maybe your buyer would want it? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's just kind of an idea, or how I would kind of look at things when I get on the call, if I were you.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Does that help?
Yes. Yes. Thank you
Um,
so much.
no problem. Do you want to make a call right now and try something?
I can do that.
So we're gonna look at this property together. All right, we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna both analyze this together. And I
Okay.
want you to set yourself up for a call.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what would be things that you want to know about this property to ask the agent?
Um, is this the property? Are these the pictures of the
Yep,
property?
these are the pictures of the property. Yep.
Um, I would ask.
So I'll help you out. It's okay. So what are we even looking at? What are we working here? Like, what is this? Because you don't know, right?
Mhm.
There's no dumb questions. When you don't know, I haven't told you anything, so you don't know. So it's okay. So you are allowed to ask the questions that you think are going to be really weird or really dumb. They're
Mm-hmm.
not dumb or weird questions. They're valid. All
Okay.
right. So what do you want to know about this property?
What type of property is it?
There we go. Okay. So right now, as you can see, we have a property here that is a single family property.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it is about just over 3,000 square feet. As you can see here on this side, you can see it's actually a big property. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If we go maybe to the satellite, oh wow, okay, look, now what are we dealing with? Now you can see we're dealing with a property that has a lot of acreage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this kind of gives you a rough idea of what you're going to be looking at. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, cool. All right, you're seeing that there's a lot of land within the area and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of um, development here that's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your next question I want you to ask is, where is this? It's in Florida. Obviously, it's in Florida. So maybe you want to do some research in the area, right? So there's a place very close, local, that is called The Villages. I'm gonna show you right now. Just an FYI, look at this. This is how big this is. This is The Villages. This whole area here, that's how big it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Villages is actually very popular uh in Florida. A lot it's for like retirees, but it's not really for retirement. They
Mm-hmm.
have over, I think it's 200 something golf courses within the
Wow.
Villages. So see all these greens? So this just gives you an idea how big the Villages is all the way up here. All of this is a part of the Villages. So I'm telling you this because these are things that you can ask or talk about, or
Mm-hmm.
just out of curiosity, you can ask and say, "Hey, I've never heard of the Villages, but I was just told about it. What can you tell me?" And that like you just ask the questions like you don't know. You're allowed to ask those questions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of giving you this because maybe that's something that you can kind of piggyback off of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else do you want to know?
Um, how many acres it is or something?
Um, you could ask that question, right? So where I want you to take this phone call is you're going to just ask for some feedback, okay? The reason why I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying that is because this property has been listed for almost 40 days now. It is still active,
Mm-hmm.
and look, you see this property. It's a genuinely a nice property, right? Why hasn't it sold yet? Right? So you want to get feedback because this is a gorgeous property. You just want to know is that why is it still available?
Mm-hmm.
Let them answer those questions. Always ask, let them answer. Don't talk less, okay? Less is more. And where I want you to pivot this towards is setting up an appointment. Okay. So you're going to just ask the questions because the way this is going to end is you are just wanting to know is if the seller would be willing to be open on hopping on a call, or even just if they would just be open on taking an offer from an investor that you're working for
Mm-hmm.
that is willing to offer 20 to 40% of the purchase price
Mm-hmm.
if the seller is willing to go on terms.
Okay, if
Do you know what that means?
sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
You want to know
Mm-hmm.
is if the seller would be willing to entertain an offer
Mm-hmm.
that your buyer would
Mm-hmm.
be able to give the full purchase price
Mm-hmm. Full purchase price
with 20 to 40% down payment as long as they're willing to go on terms.
on terms. Okay.
Do you know what that means though? Because I know what the agent's gonna ask you right after that.
No, I don't know what it means. Can you explain?
Agent's gonna ask, what do you mean by that? What do you mean terms?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what you were gonna say? You're gonna be honest. Do you know what that means?
Seller finance? No.
No, you don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
There
Okay.
you go. Because what does that say? That you're honest
Mm-hmm.
and you're here to set up an appointment. It's not your job to know all these things. You're learning, right?
Okay. Yes.
So what does that do? That sets you up even easier to now have the agent being willing to hear an offer.
Mm-hmm.
So when they ask you, well, what do you mean by that? Like, what are they willing to offer? I don't actually know, but this is just what I'm told, and I'm very new at this. And honestly, I'm just reading off of what it is that their requirements are. And I
Mm-hmm.
just know that this is part of their requirements, where they're able to give the full purchase price with 20 to 40% down, as long as the seller is willing to go on terms. What does that mean exactly? I'm not quite sure, but I would love to see is if I'm able to set up an appointment at least to have my buyer talk to you or maybe even the seller, and then we
Mm-hmm.
can take it from there. Are you okay if I set up an appointment? What time, what day works best for you? Got it?
Yes.
All right, get on the phone and make this call. Do you
Yes.
know how you're gonna did you know how you're gonna open the conversation? Actually, I'm just gonna let you do it. Don't
I
listen, you're just having fun and you got the agent, right?
did. Diana? Donna?
Diana, you don't know, right? Just
Yes.
that's how you can start. Be like, is this Diana? I don't know if I'm even saying your name wrong or your
Mhm.
name right.
Okay. I'm just gonna call and then hope for the best.
You're overthinking it. Just go with it. Wing it. Do whatever. You're having a conversation.
Hello, Diane. Uh, I'm calling about a property on Lane.
Yes.
Um,
Go ahead.
Sorry, I do have a few questions. I am new to this, so please humble me a little bit. Sorry. I would like to talk. I just heard about the villages that's surrounding the area. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So the villages that's in that area it's a 55 plus community,
Mhm.
and it spans across like 3 counties.
Okay.
So it's like you have a variety of homes, like ranging from like the to like mid 200s all the way up to the millions of dollars. Um, and it's like a golf community. Um, so it's like is nice because it would be perfect for people that maybe don't kind of want to be close to that, because there's a lot to do in the villages. So they have like different squares and things like that, which is like little kind of like town squares, I guess is how you might explain it. Um, where you could go and they got stores and shops and music at night and things like that, so it's kind of like entertainment and things. So it's nice because you can get the country style living, where you've got property and stuff, but you're still close to all of that.
See, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I do have a question about uh the the home in general. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So that house is, honestly, it is beautiful. It was actually custom built by a builder here in Lake County. That he, now he builds like custom homes and he does commercial and things like that. But the detail in this home is absolutely stunning. Like they did like tongue and groove paneling
Mm-hmm.
on the the ceilings, like in the master in the living room. And honestly, like doing woodwork like that now would cost you a fortune. It's like the living room is beautiful because it like has a huge ceiling, that it has windows that kind of surround the fireplace and you can see out into the pasture.
Mm-hmm.
It sits on that 9 acres, and the pool, like, I don't know if you've seen the pictures online, it does not do the pool justice. It actually, like the pool and the cabana and the house,
Mm-hmm.
you have to see it just to get the full effect of it. It's a very beautiful property. It's very unique. It's kind of rustic. Um, which you could kind of like maybe make it a little bit more modern with some, like paint and stuff like that, if that's how you tend to go. But it's a beautiful property.
Thank you. I did see the pictures briefly, but your explanation just made it all the better.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and it's like I don't feel like the pictures do the house justice. It's like when you see it, it's really pretty in person. It has a lot of personality. So
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I do have a buyer who's interested with putting down full purchase price with 20 to 40% down with terms. Do you think the seller would be interested in that?
Don't sell it. They're that they like renting, like anything like seller financing, renting it to them is not something that they're really interested in.
Okay, thank you so much. I do appreciate this.
Yes, you're welcome.
Have a good day or night.
Okay.
Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Good?
Yes.
All right. You ready for some feedback?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the conversation was good. All right. Where I'm going to critique you on is how it ended. You let it fade too fast. You took a no right away.
I see.
Right? That's all right. No, listen, I'm going to say one thing. Oh, I'm going to say many things, actually. She was friendly, wasn't she? She liked having a conversation. She didn't turn you off right away, did she? She was very nice. She was sweet. She liked to have conversation with you. So that's okay that it didn't work for this property. But what you did mention was how your buyer was willing to buy this property. So if she said no, 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 where I would have now pivoted the conversation there would have been, okay, that's fine. Well, do you have any other listings that you think that might actually entertain something like this that we can maybe see about setting up an appointment? Right?
Yes.
There's always ways of going around it, right? Because now she might ask questions. Now she's going to be actually maybe curious on asking, well, like, what do you mean by that? Like, how are they doing that? Or what do you why would they want to do something like this? Because my sellers are old. They just want to walk away with it. Well, this is something that you wouldn't know yet, but you're going to learn, okay? I don't like when agents talk about sellers not wanting to do seller finance because they're retired and old. Those are the people that want to do seller finance. They don't want to pay capital gains on their properties. They want the most money for the vacant properties. They don't want to pay that to the government. So the call was good. It was actually very, very, very good. It started off
Very
slow.
impressive.
Okay, it started off slow. We are all going to agree, but did it fail? No. Did she hang up? No. Did she turn you away right away? No. No, not at all. She actually wanted to have a conversation with you. Did you even introduce yourself who you were?
Oh, no.
No, and she didn't hang up on you. So it was actually a good call, right? You have
Yes.
to give yourself some credit on this, right? Like you did just fine. The reason why she didn't turn you down and the reason why she didn't care about who you were was because you were so brutally honest. I am new to this, so please bear with me here. Correct?
Yes.
So what does that do? That takes off a lot of pressure from her. Now she knows who she's dealing with. She's just talking to somebody that's just new and just genuinely just wants to ask questions. She knows that you're working for somebody. She knows that you're reading the script. Genuinely a nice person. You could tell because she had conversations with you, right? So she was willing to hear you out. She wanted to see you do your job, which was technically reading the script, right? So she let you do your part, but then she also answered you and gave you some detail, right? So I hope you learned a lot from that call where you don't have to take no right away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't ever give up on the first no.
Okay.
That technically wasn't even a no, right?
Really?
You have to always end everything with a question.
Okay.
Why doesn't your seller want that?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Give me a
Yes.
reason. Have they have they been offered something like this? Yes. Well, what were the terms? What was the feedback? Why didn't they want the terms? Maybe I can do better. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they weren't educated. Maybe they weren't informed about something that maybe we can help you guys do. Have they talked about any of the tax advantages that they would be getting from this? Do they
Mm-hmm.
understand the benefits that they're going to be getting that they're not going to have to make capital gains? Were the other offers willing to pay closing costs and your fees? The
Mm-hmm.
second agent hears you tell them that you will pay their fees, that is the way in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why agents turn people down on seller finance is because seller finance, the agents lose their commission. Because it's not a traditional transaction.
Mm-hmm.
Agents don't really get their commissions. They'll get like a flat fee,
Mm-hmm.
right? And sometimes they don't even get it at all.
I see.
Because the seller will just let the listing expire. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because it puts more money in the seller's pocket, right? So they don't have to pay 6%. That's a lot of money, and agents don't want that. So we offer to pay the agent's commission and closing costs. That's a whole lot of money, right? So it's okay. You did great. I think, yeah, be happy.
I love
Thank
that
you so
call.
much.
Well, Marquise is gonna have a call in 10 minutes or so, but I want him to talk about his moving company that he was talking to the seller. Marquise, are you able to jump on real quick?
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Sergio?
What's going on, buddy? Welcome back.
What's up, David? What's up, everybody? No, yes, I talked to the lady about the company. She mentioned to me it was her sister's company. They ran it together, but they want to sell it. She's like in a real estate field right now. She said, "Hey, you know what? I had a conversation with you. I actually really did like you. I like the background that you're in because I told her I used to work for a moving company." And she said, "We built this company up to the point where you don't want to just give it to anybody. We want to give it to somebody who knows about the company, who we feel is gonna treat the company with great regards." She called me today and she told me she has a finance guy, works with JP Morgan, one of the top guys, some connection she has. He wants to talk about finance. Obviously, we know we structure creative finance deals around here. I don't think she knows much about that. Honestly, I haven't even tried to fully pitch it to her yet because she was totally against financing in the first place, but now she wants to talk about financing. So she wants me to get on the phone with this guy. I'm gonna talk to him, see what he's talking about. I told her that my goal is to buy a business before the year's out. It's like one of my goals, and so she said she'd love to try to help me get that set up with this one.
And she's the owner on this,
Yeah, her and her sister. Yeah,
so it's done. If she just told you she wants to make it done, what's the holdup? What's the roadblock?
I don't think there's a
Don't
roadblock. I
know.
think yeah,
No,
I don't
no.
think
So the answer is you don't know.
yeah,
But when that happens, guess what? You and her have to work it out because she's willing to help you, right? She's willing to do whatever she can to give this and to make it happen. Well,
yeah,
unfortunately, this is where we're at. So what can we do to make it a win-win for both of us? Because I need this. Hey, I just talked to the
yeah,
financing department, blah, blah, blah. This is what I was able to get. Can you help me on this to make it work for both of us? I know that you were really fixed on this price, but unfortunately, my lender's on this. And I really just want to make sure that we can both kind of, meet in the middle so that we're able to. She is already telling you, hey, I want to help you.
yeah, yeah. She is.
She's your best friend. So make sure that you make her known for that, right? You have to make her really feel her value, that she's genuinely helping you and she's keeping her word for that. So always keep reminding her that she's doing that and you're
Right,
appreciative of her actually wanting to help you. Make her
right,
feel happy that she's doing something of value and giving and providing you something. She's handing
right.
over a business to someone who keeps thanking her for what she is doing. She hasn't done it yet, but you just keep reminding her. You put it in her head. You are the
Mhm.
one that's making her sell it to you. It's really just put yourself in their shoes. You know what they want to hear, so say it. Don't be a salesperson. Don't be fake.
Yeah.
Don't read a script. Just be real. You know what they want. You know what they want to hear. It's like when you're married. You're married. You're married, right? You know what your wife wants to hear. Am
Yeah.
I right or am I wrong?
Yeah,
It's
no, you're
true.
right. You're right. You're right. I know
There
what she
you
wants to
go.
hear for sure.
And you know what you can say to also piss her off, right?
Yeah.
And you know what to say to make things better, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That is how business works, my friend. It's the same damn thing. You know
Yeah.
how it works. That's just treat everything like a marriage.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, like I said, she wants to talk, so I guess I'll keep you guys filled in on that.
Did you underwrite the business already?
I didn't underwrite it yet. No.
Hey, do you mind if I look
Okay.
at it?
Yeah. Yeah. This is actually what I needed because I didn't even fully look into myself. Let me see.
How much is she asking?
She's asking 125,000.
For the business?
Yeah.
How much is she making?
That's low.
Um,
Yes.
revenue. I don't, as far as like to her, I'm not sure, but I think she said revenue. They're doing about 20 grand, 15 to 20 grand.
A month or annually?
I think she's. Yeah, that's where I don't know because
I'm gonna
I'm
say
not
annually.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not 100%
Like,
sure. She owned the business with her sister for 1 year, right? But the business has been in business for 6 years or 4 years, one of the two, right? She bought it from a partner of hers, some guy that she's in business with who does moving furniture. She allowed the sister and her to take it over. She has 1 year of P&L statements and a balance sheet. Because I asked her, I said, "Do you have 3 years of that?" She said, "I will only be able to provide you the last year of when we was operating it. Me and my
Okay.
sister are going to a different business model, so we're selling this one." And she said it makes $30,000 to $40,000, but I don't know if she was talking about yearly or monthly. She just told me that was a number. And so I said, "Hey, send me the business name," because I was supposed to look more into it. I said, "Send me the business name."
She's willing to sell this business. Is she willing to sell off the name too?
That's a good question. I actually did not ask her about the name. She just told me she's willing to sell off the equipment for the business and the connections, I guess, whatever she meant by that. She's
Connections,
supposed to
she
be some
probably means
top
all the
lady in real
contacts.
estate. Yeah.
So they
So,
have so moving companies they already have so moving companies they already have like their clientele, right?
yeah.
She might just be saying that I'll leave you with our clientele. So you're gonna find out is if she's going to sell you the business with the business name,
Okay.
and you want to buy the business with all its credibility,
Yeah.
the everything, everything. Do you know why?
I'm assuming because if I don't, then I'm pretty much starting from scratch, right?
No, because you have now access to business funding. If they've been in
Uh,
business for a long time, guess what? It's no longer a new business. You can now go to the bank and ask for a massive business loan
mm,
backed on a business that's been operating. They don't know that you're the new operator. They don't know that you just bought it.
right. Okay.
It's in operations. It's been in operations for years, you said, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have a lot of credibility as long as they have been making good payments. They have good business credit, right?
Right.
So if you're buying into a business that has good credit, you have access to a lot of business funding.
Right.
Hold on. So I actually had someone, her husband just passed away and her house is actually in foreclosure. She's saying that if the house is gonna get foreclosed on if she doesn't pay mortgage by end of the month. Hey Jennifer,
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me?
hey. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want to say again, I'm so sorry that what happened to you. My condolences to your family.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Um, but let's see what we can do. Hopefully, I can try to do my best to help you.
Yeah. He passed away just on May 10th. So it's been like fairly recent. And I've talked with my mortgage and they said that I have to pay them by the end of the month or they're going to start foreclosure process on me.
Crazy how they
So
work, right?
yeah. So I've been trying to find somebody to loan me the $3,300 that I need, and I am willing to give them like $500 extra for interest. So that way it's worth it for somebody to help me.
Okay.
But yeah, I just
Uh,
need to pay them $3,300. It's $3,290. I have to pay them by the 30th.
other than that amount that you just mentioned, do you have
Mhm.
any other arrears or liens on the property for it to
No,
be?
there's no liens or anything. What
So
they're
they
doing is
want foreclosure because of that amount.
well, they're doing it because I am doing like a loan modification program and I had to pay three payments. It's like three trial payments.
I do this
And I
heavily.
paid two, and
Exactly
this
what
is
you're
my
doing.
last one.
Oh, you gotta make it.
I know. That's why I'm just like
I
super
know exactly.
desperate.
So this is actually something that me and my partner Wiley specialize in a lot. Is a
Okay.
loan money. Who's the company with?
Loan Depot.
We love them. All right. Okay, so with this loan mod, once you
Mhm.
make this last one, um, everything gets now you have the new terms, correct? And you have the
Yeah.
new rate, everything, and that
Yeah.
stays.
I'll be good. Yeah.
Okay. Are you will you be good? That's you're gonna be
hmm
set. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a new job that I've been starting on, so I'll be able July. I'll be okay.
I will try my absolute best to get on a call with them Monday morning. Okay.
hmm
I'm just gonna explain to them and I will do whatever I can to give us or buy us a couple of days.
And the
That's all
house
I'm
is
gonna
just
do.
in my name. I'm the only person on the loan.
Are you planning you want to stay there, right? You're not trying to sell the house, are you? You're trying to leave
I
so
mean, I can't. The market now is bad, so my house is new.
market is not bad. Don't say that
Where
the market is
where
not
I'm
bad.
at, it's new construction and it's been kind of rough. Like my neighbor's house has been on the market for like four or 5 months. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to keep it because I have the biggest lot and I have like it's a 1 story, 4 bedroom. It's a good house, but
Um,
I'm willing to sell it if I, need to.
make money?
Let's see.
I'll do it right now. Here, look, I'll just say, hey,
Okay, yeah, say okay.
did you get that?
Yeah, I got it. I'll give it to
So if
you.
you want to just send me the address there.
Yeah, I'd like to keep it if I can, but I'd
Oh,
rather
I know
sell it
where
than get
this
it
is.
foreclosed on.
I know. Oh my God, this is actually good. I know somebody very close to here. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to. All right, guys, we are about to do something with this live right now. Yeah. Now, if you were to sell this, do you have somewhere that you want to go or
No, that's
no?
why I really want to try to save it because, just like being, grieving and trying to move, it just seems like overwhelming.
You don't really owe much on this, do you?
I owe like 520.
Okay, this has to get updated then. Just to let you know, on public records,
Mm-hmm.
there's no mortgage.
Interesting. The tax assessment and it's valued at 590
It's valued at
for the
590.
tax records. Yeah.
Okay. Um, and would you want to stay there if you could, but you had somebody give you some money? Like if I
Yeah.
bought the property off of you and you still stayed
hmm
there?
Yeah, I want to stay here. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I
okay.
have someone that's moving in to help with the cost of it, so I found a roommate.
Okay. And rent in the area, would it support around 28 to 3,300?
Yeah, it should.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
around 25 to 28 is what most of the rentals are going for. But this is a little bit bigger, so.
we're gonna have to look at this together because
Okay.
your name is here, and I'm going to say that this shows it's free and clear. I will say your property taxes are freaking low. 5,000 is all you guys pay? All
For
right,
the
so
state.
let me run this really fast with you, okay?
Okay.
Now that you kind of already got me invested in here, and we're gonna, this person could wait. So we're gonna run some really quick numbers. I'm gonna buy your house off you for 600,000. I'm just doing this with my calculator here as I talk to you. And we're gonna say 540. Okay, so 540. So we're looking at roughly $60,000 of equity in the property. If I were to buy it off you for 600,000. Make sense?
Yeah, but I think I owe closer to 580 when they were telling me. That's why I didn't list it.
Perfect, even better. I love
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
All right. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna do this at 540, okay? And the
hmm
reason why I'm saying this is because let's just say it's 540, you have
hmm
60,000 of equity.
hmm
So now we're gonna go back to the purchase price of 600,000. Okay, do you know how much you would have to pay an agent if you were to sell it at 600,000?
Like 32,000.
54,000.
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know. So the agent fees plus like
hmm
you're gonna be $54,000. So essentially what I could do here is I could offer you the full purchase price of whatever the case may be. Okay.
hmm
And we would do something where I can cover the closing costs. Okay. And because there's no agent on it, there's no agent.
hmm
So we're saving money.
Right.
And it's not about saving money, it's we're not having to spend money that we don't have.
Right.
Make sense?
hmm
So the goal here, and again, I hope you guys are all listening and learning from this, is because there's little to no equity in this
Yeah.
property. If you were to sell it traditionally, as you know, and this is exactly why you didn't listen. This is why she didn't listen,
Yeah.
guys, because you would have to be bringing a check to close it, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I would take a hit.
So why would we do that? But we also don't want you to be going through what you're going through now, being in situations where you're going to be kind of, stressed and worried about the month coming up and so on and so on. So what we could try to do is, so the one thing that I don't see here, Jennifer, and this is what I really needed. Uh, do you have a high interest rate?
Yeah, 6.5.
All right. So this is just honestly just making it a lot better. I just want you to know that there is a solution here. All
Okay.
right. So the main goal would be obviously not having to bring a check at closing, right?
Right.
We can actually cover everything that would be at closing for you. And the reason why I would be doing this is because I have people who will be able to give me a mortgage or just lending. They got lots of money, and I just say, hey, can I have 600,000 to buy this house rather than go to the bank? And can you give me better terms? Absolutely. Well,
hmm
we have 6%. We got to beat it. Right? So now I was able to clean you out of your headache, right? I was able to
hmm
give you the purchase price of what you needed it at, right? And because there's no equity in the property right now, that's
Yeah.
okay, right? But you
hmm
are able to still stay there. You have a house. You're now having a cheaper mortgage payment because the
hmm
interest rate is lower.
Yeah.
You are still able to collect the equity because we're going to do that on the back end.
hmm
Where do you have equity though? Right? You have equities because I'm buying it off of you at 600,000 and you have a mortgage. We're gonna say again, we're saying 540. So we
Yes.
have $60,000 of equity, but that's not right now.
Mm-hmm.
But what we can do is you and I, as the buyer, is we can have as a promissory note on a second, right? On the
Mm-hmm.
second carry. So right now it would be the first lien, which would be my lender,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the second lien would be you and I with a
Mm-hmm.
second seller carry note of 60,000. So now Serge is now going to pay Jennifer $500 a month. What's that for? Well, I'm paying you payments monthly on your equity. I'm paying you
Mm-hmm.
down because I owe you $60,000. And then after, we'll say 5 years, I have to pay you out. So
Mm.
5 years, you will get the remaining of what's owing of that $60,000. You get it? So
Yeah.
you now got out of the headache. You still kept the house. You got a lower interest rate. You got a lower mortgage payment. And you now got $60,000 of yours at the end of the balloon term. And you're getting a paycheck every month that you could put essentially towards the mortgage payment.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
Yes.
crazy, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So, welcome to Creative Finance. This is how it is, and this is just one of many.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, I just want you to know this is just an example. This is just an idea, rough numbers. We're just kind of going off of something, but
Yeah.
it's at least something that I want you now to just have a peace of mind going to sleep and waking up in the morning and understanding that you're not stuck. There's always a way, there's always a solution. So
Right.
I genuinely think I could save you on this if you are willing to sell your property the way I
Mm-hmm.
was talking about. So with what I've offered to you, okay,
Mm-hmm.
as me buying this property for you,
Yeah.
if this is something that you're willing to talk about and actually go
Yeah.
into depth and making it work, I
Mm-hmm.
will take care of that loan mod myself. It'll
Okay.
at least buy us enough time to now underwrite this deal together. I just want you to understand that I'm here to help you as much as I can, and I will
Okay.
do what I can. Question I'm gonna have for you before I go, because there are no pictures on here. How's the inside of the house? Is it updated? Is it outdated? Can it be
Yeah, the
renovated?
house it's new construction. It was built in 2023. So everything is good.
Carpet?
No, it's LVP throughout. There's no
Ah,
carpet.
we're gonna make it happen because it's gonna work. Um, yeah, we'll circle back.
Okay.
Okay, guys, take care. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Okay, you
Have a
too.
great weekend, everyone. Bye bye.